We moved into our new home when my daughter Lily was just a year old. The woman downstairs, Mrs. Gable, warned me on the very first day. She had a nervous condition, she said, and I'd better keep my child in line. For 5 years, I covered our floors in soundproofing mats and lived our lives in silent mode, but every day, she'd take to the building's group chat to tear me down, claiming my daughter's noise was giving her a heart attack. The week I took Lily to visit my mother, she escalated, tagging everyone in the chat. Listen to that, it's her apartment again. The crying is endless. Any more of this, and I'm calling the police. I ignored her. Instead, I took the 5 years of evidence I had painstakingly collected and filed a lawsuit. On the day of the hearing, the judge asked my 5-year-old daughter, "Little girl, do you cry every day at home?" Lily looked at me, then slowly raised her small hands and answered in sign language. "Your Honor, I can't speak. My name is Kate, and I'm a freelance translator working from home. When our daughter Lily turned 1, my husband Mark and I bought this apartment on the 12th floor. The day we moved in, Mrs. Gable from 1101 was at our door. She was in her 50s, dressed in a tasteful dark dress, her hair pinned up meticulously, but there was a persistent irritation etched into the lines around her eyes. "You're the new ones?" She looked me up and down, her gaze lingering on Lily for a moment. I smiled and offered her a small gift basket we'd picked up from a local market. "Yes, that's us. It's so nice to meet you. We're looking forward to being neighbors." "I wouldn't go that far," she said, her tone sinking as she took the basket. "But there's something you need to understand. I have a nervous condition and a bad heart. I can't tolerate any noise." She pointed a sharp finger at her ceiling, our floor. "I get that you have a child, but you can't let her run around. No loud noises. If you trigger one of my episodes, you'll be sorry." Her tone was not a request. It was a command. Holding Lily, I felt a knot form in my stomach. All I could do was stammer out a reply. We'll be careful." Only then did Mrs. Gable nod, satisfied, and turn to leave. Watching her walk away, I felt a sense of dread. Mark came over, his brow furrowed. "What's her problem? Who talks to people like that?" "Let it go," I said, trying to soothe him as much as myself. "It's better to keep the peace. We'll just have to be extra quiet." For the sake of being careful, I lined our floors with the thickest, most expensive soundproofing mats I could find. When Lily started walking, the first thing I taught her was to tiptoe. I told her a sick grandma lived downstairs, and we were her guardian angels, sworn to protect her with our quiet. Lily, bless her heart, was a quick learner. She moved with the silent grace of a kitten. She never ran in the living room. Her toys were soft plushies and wooden blocks. Anything that made a sound or could roll across the floor was packed away. The television was never on. Mark and I got used to wearing headphones. Our home was forced into silent mode. I thought that would be enough. I thought we could finally have peace. I was wrong. Mrs. Gable's complaints never stopped. At first, it was, "Kate dear, were you moving furniture last night?" There was a loud thud that sent my heart leaping into my throat. I racked my brain. The night before, around 7, Lily had accidentally dropped a picture book. "Did your daughter have a ball in the house yesterday?" I'm telling you, my blood pressure shot through the roof. We didn't even own a ball. I was about to explain, but Mrs. Gable wouldn't hear it. She clutched her chest, looking like she might collapse at any moment. "Don't even bother. I can't listen to it. My body just can't take the stress." She wasn't here to talk. She was here to accuse. The words died in my throat. Soon she moved her campaign from my doorstep to the building's group chat. "The apartment 1201. Can you please control your child? She's been running around since 5 this morning. Does anyone else want to get some sleep?" She followed it with a photo of herself lying on the sofa, a bottle of heart pills artfully placed on the end table. I checked my phone. It was 7 o'clock. I immediately replied in the chat, "Mrs. Gable, Lily was asleep until 6. Are you sure you're not mistaken?" She replied instantly, "Mistaken? My ears are the only proof I need. The noise from your apartment is like an earthquake. Don't think I don't know what you're doing. You're bullying a poor old woman." Other residents, oblivious to the truth, started chiming in. "Having kids upstairs can be tough. Let's all try to be understanding." "Yeah, Kate, an old woman's health is important. Maybe just try to keep it down a bit. It is a little early for that much noise." The wave of well-meaning but misguided advice left me speechless and cornered. From that day on, I stopped explaining. Instead, I started documenting. I set my phone camera to timestamp every photo.